Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the K-pop world, and honestly, it's got me thinking about the whole ecosystem of these massive global acts. So Hybe, the powerhouse behind the one and only BTS, saw its shares take a pretty significant tumble recently. And the reason? Well, it seems a highly anticipated comeback concert in Seoul didn't quite hit the massive turnout numbers they were expecting. Now, this concert was a huge deal. It was the first time all 7 members were together since they went on hiatus for military service. You'd think, with that kind of pent-up demand, Gangwon Square would be absolutely bursting at the seams, right? They were expecting 250,000 fans, but the estimated turnout was around 104,000. That's less than half. From my perspective, this isn't just a small dip, it's a wake-up call for a company that's so heavily reliant on one group. What makes this really interesting is the timing. Hybe's shares had been on an upward trajectory, fueled by the anticipation of this comeback and their new album, Arirang. But then, bam! Almost a 15% drop, hitting a 4-month low. This tells you how sensitive the market is to BTS's performance, not just artistically, but commercially. When the numbers don't align with the hype, the financial impact can be pretty immediate and stark. Now, we have to consider the other factors at play here. The concert was live-streamed on Netflix to over 190 countries. And let's be real, with strict crowd control measures in place, maybe the allure of experiencing it virtually, or the sheer logistics of attending, played a role. Netflix viewership figures are still pending, and I'm incredibly curious to see those numbers. It could offer a different narrative on fan engagement. But here's where it gets even more complex. The album itself, Arirang, is already a monster. It sold nearly 4 million copies on its first day. So the music is clearly resonating. This isn't a case of the group's popularity waning, it's more about the specific dynamics of this one event. What many people don't realize is that the physical attendance at a concert is just one metric. The global reach through streaming and other platforms is equally, if not more, important in today's music industry. The stakes for both BTS and Hybe are astronomical. BTS is essentially Hybe's golden goose. Their operating profit took a serious hit during the band's hiatus, so this comeback is crucial for their financial recovery. And the K-pop landscape has exploded since BTS's last world tour in 2019. They're not just competing with other real-life groups like Blackpink or Stray Kids anymore. The source material even mentions fictional rivals like KPop Demon Hunters potentially having their own world tour. This is wild, right? It highlights how K-pop has become this massive cultural phenomenon that extends beyond just music. If you take a step back and think about it, this situation raises a deeper question. How do we measure success in the era of global streaming and virtual experiences? Is it just about packed stadiums, or is it about the total reach and engagement across all platforms? Personally, I think Hybe needs to continue diversifying, but also understand the unique power of BTS and how to best leverage it. The fact that they're still the benchmark, even with these attendance figures, speaks volumes. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.